or between organ damage and organ failure. But the second kind of injury is there's a psychological injury. And it's one thing to be hit and have a broken pelvis or whatever serious injury it is, maybe be in a wheelchair for life. That's hard enough to deal with. When you also now know that there are people out there who are evil enough, selfish enough to do that and then leave you lying in the road like a piece of garbage, that is something people don't get over. It causes a separate psychological injury. So that's point one. The hit is usually an accident, but the leaving is intentional. And it causes separate injuries. Number two is people run for a reason. In my experience, the people who flee the scene usually are drunk, or they're on drugs, or they have a suspended license. Maybe they have prior DUIs. And the situation with the law right now is that if these people were to call a criminal defense lawyer, if they were to hit someone and call a criminal defense lawyer and say, hey, I want to do as little jail time as possible, what should I do? Often the right advice is you should flee. You should turn yourself in tomorrow when they won't be able to find your alcohol level, when they won't be able to prove you were drinking. And what happens is that it's really hard for the prosecutor even to prove they were driving, right? Maybe someone gets a license plate so you know whose car it was, but that does not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that that person was driving. So they're in a tough plea bargain situation. It's tough to prove they were driving, and you can't really prove they were drinking. So the more we can increase penalties, the more the prosecutor can have something on their side to plea bargain on the other side of that difficulty.